And so Pablo, the small boy, and the small donkey began their sorrowful journey into town. The boy was heartbroken and cried for a while. Then he tried desperately to think of some way to save his friend. The sound of the small one's hoofs on the road seemed to say over and over again, "Going to the Tanners, going to the Tanners." Suddenly it came to the boy's mind that there was a horse market in the town. If he could sell Small One to some new and kind master, the little donkey would still live, and yet the father would also have his piece of silver. Well, it was early afternoon when the boy and Small One passed through the town gates and down the narrow, twisted streets to the marketplace.
$83 is the big. Do I hear more? No? 83 once? 83 twice? 83! Sold for 83 pieces of silver. You made a fine bargain, my friend. Now, who has the next animal for sale? Step up.
Please, sir, would you try to sell this small donkey?
Go away, boy.
But he's a very valuable animal. He's not nearly as old as he looks, and that's just because he works so hard. And the ear, the one that doesn't stand up straight as a donkey should, that was the fault of a careless master, not his own. And he's terribly strong, and he eats very little.
Now, this is a horse market, boy. We've no time to waste on donkeys.
But a small donkey would take such a small time.
All right, my boy. If you insist. My friend, a great bargain I have to offer you. The proud owner terms it donkey. But it appears to me to be an animated pile of shaking bones. you can see how the moths have been at the hide. And the is that a tail? Or is it a stub of broom worn out from sweeping the courtyard? A true museum piece, my friend. Moldy with age and loose in the joint. All right, boy. Take your donkey and move along. We've got business to attend to. Hurry up. Now that we've had our fun, disposed of the king's donkey, my friend, I want to call your attention to these two fine Arab steeds. Still keep those fine animals over for sale before. We'll start with a bid at 100 pieces of silver.
And so the boy and the little beast left the marketplace, Pablo. The hours were slipping swiftly by, and the boy knew he must soon start for home, and that he must have the piece of silver to give to his father. He tried stopping people on the street. He inquired from door to door, but no one desired to buy a small hired donkey. The sun was sinking fast when he came, at last, back to the town gates and stood before the tanner's door. The boy's face was tear-streaked, and the small one's head drooped so low that his limp ear almost touched the ground. The boy said goodbye to his small friend and asked forgiveness for what he had to do. And there was understanding in the little donkey's eye. Then, just as the boy was lifting the latch of the tanner's door, a voice spoke to him.
My son.
Yes, sir?
I have a great favor to ask. Are you the owner of that small donkey?
Oh, yes, sir.
I have a long journey to make, and my wife is not well. I have great need of a strong, gentle animal to carry her safely.
Oh, Small One is very strong and very trustworthy.
Yes, I can see. Would you sell him to me?
Yes. Oh, yes, sir. For but one piece of silver.
1 piece of silver?
Is that too much, sir?
Too much? Oh, no. A very reasonable price for such a beautiful animal.
He's not very beautiful, but he is good.
Yes, I can see that. I'll be kind to you, I promise you that.
Then he'll work hard to please you.
Here's a piece of silver. Come, small one.
Do you mind? you mind if I come as far as the town gate? You see, Small One and I...
Not at all. You'll want to say goodbye to him, of course. You can do that while I see my wife safely on his back. Here we are. Easy, Small One.
Goodbye, Small One. You must be very faithful, and it isn't forever, you know. I'll buy you back, and you'll have a fine stable, and nothing to do at all but sleep and eat. Won't that be nice, Small One?
All right, my son. We're ready to go.
Wait, traveler.
Yes, soldier.
I must make out the record before you can pass through the town gates. Who are you?
My name is Joseph.
And your wife?
They call her Mary.
Your destination?
Is Bethlehem.
Pass?
Come, Small One. Goodbye, son.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Small One. Be gentle and sure of foot and carry her safe to Bethlehem.
And so, Pablo, the Small One traveled the many weary miles to Bethlehem. And there in a stable, which became a king's stable, he saw a king born, a king of men, of centuries, of life, of death. Yes, the Small One's tired old eyes saw the shepherds and the wise men who came to pay homage to his small master. And he heard the voices of angels rejoicing, singing the very same notes his hoofs had rung out on the stones of the road. Then it came to pass that all those who had laughed at his ragged coat, his limping gait, his drooping ear, they all envied the Small One, for he was part of a great miracle. That was a long, long time ago, Pablo, my son. But today all small donkeys stand and dream, especially at Christmas time. They dream of the Small One of Bethlehem.